Hi, this is another episode regarding my update for my Jeep Renegade car camping setup. So if you would see here and if you would notice, I no longer have the cabinet that used to be there. So I used my car to camp for 3 nights and 2 days in Flin Flon 3 weeks ago. And it's actually a good experience for me to find out what I need and to make some changes that will make my car camping experience a lot more comfortable and a lot more useful for my needs. So stick around and I'm gonna show you what I made and what changes I had to do for my car camping setup. So what I'm gonna do here right now is I'm going to quickly pan around the cabin of my car to show you that the only major change that I made was just to remove the cabinet that used to be there. And why? So this is the area where my wooden cabinet used to be at. So I totally remove it to maximize the space. And while doing so, I noticed that it actually created a damage on my headliner cloth right here. And I'm not so very pleased with that. With myself actually, because I'm the one who did it to my Jeep. So it's on me, but nevertheless, I'm not so happy with it. But if you could see here, for the reference, it did occupy a lot of space, which the reason why I had to change the design on my camper setup. So one of the problems that I encountered when my cabinet was used to be there, and then there was like a door that was keeping everything from flying out. So it did look really great for me. However, it wasn't so useful nor practical. It actually it wasn't helpful for me to get things out of it. So the major reason why I switched from the cabinet to using a plastic bin container is because this contains all the essentials that I use for my car camping. I cannot carry my cabinet that used to be there outside when I'm cooking or doing something. And this is made of plastic, so it's waterproof, and in my experience it has been durable enough because it withstand me for 2 summers already. So this is the cover. I use it as the countertop as well. And then this one here is my food tray. And then this is my non-stick frying pan. And then a rag. And then my cooking mitt. So, if you can see here, I compartmentalize them into two groups. So, if you would look there closely, over here is like a partition. So it's actually just like a typical grill for cooking in open fire. But it also functions as a compartment. So there's a chopping board here, a very flexible one. I usually put this on top of that green cover for cutting things. So my essentials are, of course, for cooking, and then set of lighters, 2 canisters of butane. Then this is my camping stove. So it's a very, very portable, very lightweight, small camping stove. You just unfold them. If you would see here, it's wide enough to accommodate my frying pan. Okay, see the size? So, and also it has legs for support. And it already have a starter in it, so I don't have to really worry about starting it. And so far I've used it for 2 summers already, and it hasn't failed me yet. So what usually happens, or how it usually works, is like this one here. Then you put this one together, lock it in place, and then start it up, and then you can start cooking. So I'm just gonna put everything fast here. Of course, you're gonna do it not until this is cool, because you don't want to really hurt or burn yourself doing so. And then it's very easy to clean too. So having everything in compartments keeps them organized and in proper order. So I also have a small funnel over here and a really small flashlight. Then this is my cook set. So it contains a pan, a small frying pan, and then a pot, and then there's actually a kettle, a water kettle inside of there. And it's very easy to warm things or boil things using this cook set. And I just like store them like so, keeping everything in order, out of the way. And that's that side. And then if you would see on this side is another compartment. So the other compartment is mostly for food storage. So these are like table napkins in one reusable plastic bag there to protect them from getting wet. And then can of soup, and then plastic reusable cups. You would see here, this is actually the mug. It's an oversized cup. This is I usually use this for a plate. Well, it's not really a plate, but I eat on this cup. So it keeps things warm pretty well too with this cover. And that's it. So cooking oil. And this jar here is quite difficult for me to take it out, but it contains coffee, sugar, creamer, and then salt and pepper, and then hot chocolate, tent poles, and zip ties. And that's about it. So this makes it a lot easier for me to grab this whole tub and access everything freely. So I just have to remove the cover. All I have to do is remove the cover and have access to everything that I would most likely need. So it's a lot more practical and useful for me to use the tub system compared to having everything in the cabinet. So as easy as that, as simple as that, and it's done, cleared out of the way. And if you would see here the red thing here on the side, this is actually my outdoor collapsible camping desk.